सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। शन्नो मित्रः शं वरुणः शन्नो भवत्वर्यमा शन्न इन्द्रो बृहस्पतिः शन्नो विष्णुरुक्रमः। नमो ब्रह्मणे नमस्ते वायो त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मासि त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्म वदिष्यामि ऋतं वदिष्यामि सत्यं वदिष्यामि तन्मामवतु तद्वक्तारमवतु अवतु माम् अवतु वक्तारम्। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्टुवागुंसस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः। स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः।
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. لو أنزلنا هذا القرآن على جبل لرأيته خاشعا متصدعا من خشية الله وتلك الأمثال نضربها للناس لعلهم يتفكرون. هو الله الذي لا إله إلا هو عالم الغيب والشهادة هو الرحمن الرحيم. هو الله الذي لا إله إلا هو الملك القدوس القدوس السلام المؤمن المحيمن العزيز الجبار المتكبر سبحان الله عما يشركون والله الخالق البارئ المصور له الأسماء الحسنى يسبح له ما في السماوات والأرض وهو العزيز الحكيم صدق الله المولانا العظيم.
Chancellor, sir, I request you to declare the convocation open.
I now declare the convocation open.
Chief guest for the occasion, Dr. Abdullah Al-Karam, Director General KHDA, Shri Kumar Mangalam Birla, Chancellor BITS Pilani, Mr. Kazim and Mr. Warren Fox, KHDA, Mr. Essa Al-Gurer and Mr. Salauddin, members of the Governing Council of Dubai campus, Professor Rao and Mr. Ramachandran, members of the Board of Governors, BITS Pilani, Professor Mittal and Professor Rao, directors of our Dubai and Goa campuses respectively, faculty and staff of our Dubai campus, dear students who are to receive the degree certificates today, and members of your families, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning to all of you. It is my pleasant duty to present to you the convocation report on this solemn and joyous occasion of Convocation 2012 at BITS Pilani, Dubai campus. It is a special honor for us to have amongst us Dr. Abdullah Al-Karam, Director General of Knowledge and Human Development Authority of Dubai, in which role he is responsible for improving and enlarging participation by education providers in the private and public sector. Earlier, he shouldered many responsibilities in the field of education, including those as a member of the Global Agenda Council on Education 2010, established by the World Economic Forum, as the CEO of Dubai Knowledge Village with a mandate to diversify the educational landscape in Dubai, as Vice Chairman of the Hamdan bin Rashid Al Maktoum Awards for Distinguished Academic Performance, as a board member of the Dubai Knowledge Fund, and as Chairman of Dubai Government's Human Resource Committee. On behalf of my colleagues and all students graduating today, I would like to thank you, Dr. Karam, for accepting our invitation to be the chief guest and to bless the graduating students with your words of advice. I will now present a report on the 4 campuses of BITS Pilani taken together. The report highlights its activities while bringing out its achievements, its future plans, and the challenges BITS Pilani faces going forward. Professor Mittal, director of this Goa campus, will present a separate report that is specific to the Dubai campus. As you are aware, BITS, a deemed to be university, offers undergraduate, postgraduate, and PhD programs in science, engineering, pharmacy, management, and social sciences to over 11,000 students from its 4 campuses in Pilani, Goa, Hyderabad, and Dubai. While today, students in the undergraduate programs account for nearly 88% of the student body, we expect the share of postgraduate and PhD students to grow from the current 12% to 18% by the year 2015 and to 25% by the year 2020. These numbers reveal, but only partly, a growing emphasis on pursuing an agenda for research that aims to grow the number of PhD students from the current figure of 510 to over 1,100 by 2015 and to over 2,000 PhD students by year 2020. You will be pleased to note that during the academic year 2011-12, nearly 2,700 students graduated from BITS with a degree in one of its 19 undergraduate and 21 postgraduate programs offered by our 4 campuses, including Dubai. An additional 28 students have graduated this year with a PhD. in the coming years, we expect these numbers to grow significantly. By year 2015, the number of students completing an undergraduate or postgraduate degree is expected to surpass 3,600, while those graduating with a PhD degree should exceed 100. Needless to say, we will continue to explore and start new programs at the postgraduate level that will help us achieve the targets I have outlined above. Thus far, I have reported on academic programs that we run for students who reside on our 4 campuses. You are possibly aware of BITS's pioneering role in running academic programs for industry professionals for the past 33 years. Today in India, over 18,000 industry professionals are admitted to its 24 programs that lead to an undergraduate or postgraduate degree. In this context, I must add that we will soon be exploring opportunities to expand such industry-focused programs to the Gulf and in regions surrounding. Justifiably and invariably, BITS is ranked amongst the top 10 publicly or privately funded engineering institutions in India, as also amongst the top few in the United Arab Emirates. And this is improving year on year, but that standing is mainly on account of its excellence in teaching, its 7-month internship to the practice school program, as also upon skills development program. Clearly, we are not content with that. Going forward, we aspire to be listed as a top-class research-led university in Asia and in the world, and not simply in India or UAE. And to realize that dream, we are implementing a number of projects under the umbrella project called Vision 2020, Mission 2012, that will enhance our capability and capacity to excel in both teaching and in research. I will outline only those initiatives that particularly impact the quality of education or research on our Dubai campus. I will later focus on 2 challenges that we propose to address head-on. Having benchmarked our curriculum against those of the best universities in India or overseas, BITS has redesigned and implemented its new curricula starting 2011. We are convinced the future graduates from BITS will make for better industry leaders, given that the revised curricula caters to increased exposure to humanities and to increased hands-on work in laboratories. Second, our attempts to expand our basic and applied research programs are now beginning to yield dividends. Not only have we doubled the enrollment of PhD scholars on our 3 campuses in India, we have begun to see larger number of sponsored R&D projects being funded by government and industry. In the near future, we hope to replicate that effort and expand the research programs, both PhD directed and sponsored R&D, on our Dubai campus. Third, BITS's aggressive plan to recruit research-focused faculty for the 3 campuses in India is now paying off. We are attracting unprecedented number of applications for faculty positions. While only 3% or so candidates are offered a position, 80% of them readily accept the offers we make. We hope to achieve similar success with induction of top-class talent to our faculty on Dubai campus. Fourth, the implementation of a full-scope ERP system to capture online the complete student life cycle from admissions to graduation on all our campuses, including Dubai, is fast moving forward. This would be in place fully later this academic year. Fifth, our plan to invest in upgrading our physical and lab infrastructure to international standards is gaining traction. While Project Parivartan in Pilani and similar projects in Hyderabad and Goa are to renovate and expand housing for students and faculty and other academic areas, renovation of teaching and research labs and IT infrastructure will be undertaken for all 4 campuses, including Dubai. Lastly, we are nearing completion of the implementation of a system that will enable faculty and students across our 4 campuses, including the one in Dubai, to conference with each other using exceptionally high-quality audio-video system based on Cisco's technology called telepresence. As a result, students in Dubai will be able to attend courses that are given by professors on our campuses in India and vice versa. These and many other initiatives are part of a larger plan to grow the student body significantly over the next decade, while transforming BITS to become one of India's and UAE's finest research-focused science and technology institution. These initiatives will also prepare us to effectively meet the growing and impending challenges of A, induction and retention of research-focused faculty, and B, creation of lab infrastructure to support research and innovation. BITS has therefore assigned the highest priority to recruiting the best talent anywhere in the world. Today, across its 4 campuses, BITS has over 650 faculty members, resulting in a student-to-faculty ratio of 16 students to 1 faculty. In the coming years, we expect to hire faculty aggressively so as to achieve a ratio of 12:1 by year 2020, a ratio that will leave enough time to faculty to engage in meaningful research or innovation. As indicated earlier, we are beginning to see success in this area. Funding to create lab infrastructure that will support research by a growing community of faculty and PhD scholars is the other major challenge we face. It is anybody's guess as to what will it take to create lab infrastructure necessary to support 2,000 PhD students on our 4 campuses. Given that BITS is focused on science and engineering, it has decided to invest heavily to upgrade and expand research infrastructure on all our 4 campuses. And to do so, we look to industry and to government agencies both in India and in the UAE to fund this partly in the form of competitive, sponsored R&D projects. I'm happy to report that our efforts in this area are beginning to bear fruit. This gives us the confidence to move ahead with our plans to enhance our research capability and capacity. The above challenges of sourcing funds to expand capacity is compounded by the fact that we rely completely on tuition fees paid by on-campus and off-campus students. I must, however, share with you that the tuition fees paid by students at BITS is the most competitive amongst all its peers. And even so, BITS ensures that a significant fraction of its undergraduate, postgraduate, and PhD students receive some form of tuition waiver. Many postgraduate and PhD students additionally receive a monthly stipend. Therefore, balancing the budget is the challenge before any university that wishes to pursue an agenda that is driven by research. We look to government agencies and to industry in India, UAE, and elsewhere to find ways to empower universities such as ours to expand their research programs. Before I close, I would like my faculty and staff to join me in congratulating all our students who will be graduating today from our campus in Dubai. To you who are graduating today, I certainly hope you will use your knowledge and experience fruitfully to serve the people of your country and those elsewhere. I wish you all the very best in your lives, both professional and personal. And as you move forward in your lives, please reflect upon the many contributions that your families, your teachers, your communities have made to your lives. Do remain connected with your alma mater and visit us whenever you yearn to relive some of those fine moments at BITS. Congratulations to you once again. Dr. Abdullah Al-Karam, thank you once again for agreeing to be with us at this very joyous moment. My faculty, staff, and students are eagerly waiting to hear your convocation address. Lest I fail in my duty, I would like to acknowledge the encouragement, guidance, and unstinting support that we have received from our Chancellor, Mr. Kumar Mangalam Birla. Thank you very much. Last but not the least, I want to thank my faculty and staff in Dubai and elsewhere for their commitment to excel in teaching both inside and outside the classroom and in research. Their continued effort helps BITS Pilani retain its position as one of top destinations in India or UAE for faculty, students, and recruiters. Thank you for your attention. May I request our Chancellor, Mr. Kumar Mangalam, to give his address?
Dr. Abdullah L. Karam, Director General, KHDA, Mr. Isa L. Gurer, Mr. Syed M. Salahuddin, Dr. Ayub Karim, members of the Governing Council of the BITS Dubai campus, distinguished guests, members of the faculty, parents, ladies and gentlemen. It is our pleasure to have you with us for the 2012 convocation of the BITS Dubai campus and it is our privilege to welcome all of you warmly on this occasion. Dr. Abdullah Karam, in extending my own welcome to you, sir, may I also thank you for gracing this occasion with the honor of your presence. The private sector education in India, in Dubai, is visibly flourishing under your direction and leadership, and we at BITS are privileged to have been part of this for over a decade. Thank you very much, sir. At the very outset, let me acknowledge the tremendous support of TCOM, KHDA, and other government agencies in taking this campus to such heights. I would also like to thank the leadership of BITS Dubai and our extraordinary facility, our extraordinary faculty, for the academic excellence and the significant strides that this institute has made since its inception just over a decade ago. This would not have been possible without your invaluable commitment. And I look forward to your collective support in taking BITS Dubai to even greater heights in the future. Let me begin with what our founder, Mr. G.D. Birla, envisioned as the mission of BITS. It was to, and I quote, train the men and women able and eager to create and put into action such ideas, methods, techniques, and information to promote material and industrial welfare. He went on to say, we want to teach real science, whether it is in engineering, chemistry, physics, humanities, or any other branch. We want to develop a scientific approach, which means there would be no dogma, unquote. That vision continues to be our touchstone through all the campuses that BITS has spawned over the years. We, the BITS fraternity, are proud of the niche BITS has carved out for itself. Its strong foundation rests on academic excellence and solid values. BITS today occupies a preeminent position in India as it does here in Dubai. It is renowned as a multidisciplinary university with an outstanding track record, with a distinctive pedagogy and innovations that give it an edge. When I speak to you, our graduating students, I'm aware that you and I represent very different generations. I, of course, am more from your parents' generation, and you and I have grown up in fairly different times. When we were growing up, we used notepads made of paper. You use iPads. We flew kites, listened to ABBA, and searched for hideouts. You watch Katy Perry, listen to Adele, and have your hangouts. Even so, some things remain the same, unchanged, timeless, and always relevant, such as the role of our teachers, our parents, and our friends, and how much they influence our lives. A graduation ceremony is an opportunity for us to mark a milestone in our lives and thank these people, those who have meant so much to us, for what they have done for us and what they mean to us. Let me also take this opportunity to share with you a few of my own learnings. My first learning is about the power of dreams. I'm sure that each one of you has a dream. Believe in yourselves. Believe that you can make your dream a reality. Too many young people forsake their dreams out of fear to step out of their comfort zones. But dreams will remain dreams without the perseverance to make them come true. It is your belief in your own skills and capabilities and patience, perseverance, and consistency that will propel you from being the ordinary. Persevere in what you believe in, excel in what you enjoy, and I have no doubt that you will achieve. Do not forget that you are the citizens of an opportunity society. Even Mars, as in the planet, is within your reach, what with space tourism allegedly around the corner. MIT's Media Lab, for example, is engaged in reality mining, and scientists are working to regenerate the retina. Today, the world and our lives are limited only by our own imagination. So you need to ask yourself, what is the fantasy and the imagination that really excites you and means the most to you? What is your secret desire? Nothing is impossible. You are surrounded today by unimaginable opportunities on a scale that never existed before. Second, your dream has to be tied to a solid purpose. It cannot be just about making money, becoming famous, or being in a position to wield power. Rather, it's about the opportunity to make a tangible and a real difference to the universe that we live in. That sense of a larger purpose creates a level of energy that is perhaps even more powerful than the energy generated by nuclear fusion. As you step out into the larger canvas of life, you cannot but be strongly aware of the unprecedented sense of turmoil and crisis that characterize the world today. We have global conflicts, economic crisis, religious and ethnic strife, energy and water scarcity, poverty, malnutrition, lack of governance, and above all, a sense that there are no tall and inspirational leaders. These are the great problems that beset us today. These are also your opportunities, problems that you can tackle and find new answers and lasting solutions to. I strongly believe that the purpose of every generation has to be to leave the world a better and a safer place for the next generation. Your parents and your faculty at BITS have tried to do that in their own way by giving you the best education possible. It is now your turn in the next few decades to make this world a better and a safer place. As you step out of BITS, your turn starts. That sense of purpose, I believe, must reflect in everything you do, in how you think, and in how you act. BITS has given you a solid foundation. On that foundation, you can construct the edifice that is guided by your own imagination. All pieces of great architecture, be it the Empire State Building or the Sydney Opera House, start with an artist's impression. You create your impression of the world that you want to live in your own mind. That is the starting point. You have to navigate through the real world, of course, to get to the world of your imagination. But the imagination is the spring, the fountainhead, the starting point of it all. Third is the ability to look at situations from a wider perspective. You will branch out into different paths from here. Among you, there will be scientists, diplomats, statesmen, civil servants, entrepreneurs. Each one of you, I'm sure, will have your own areas of specialization, your own perspective, and your own worldview. But the world's problems are like the gigantic projects that you would have done here. They call for collaboration between disciplines, and they transcend any single perspective. Therefore, teamwork and collaboration, I believe, are amongst the most critical skills that you need to develop even more to see success in the real world. Before I conclude, I want to emphasize that the great academic institutions of the world, be it MIT, Harvard, Stanford, or Oxford, have been built not around the success of the laboratories or the libraries. Rather, their greatness stems from the achievements of their alumni. I am sure that your achievements will also take the reputation of BITS far and wide. You have our best wishes always for the future. Thank you.
Distinguished Chief Guest, Dr. Abdullah Al-Karam, Chancellor Dr. Kumar Mangalam Birla, Vice Chancellor Professor B.N. Jain, members of the Board of Governors and Senate, Mr. Syed M. Salahuddin, Mr. Isa Al-Ghurier, Dr. Ayub Kazim, distinguished guests, directors of Goa and Hyderabad campuses, our practice school partners, graduating students, media persons, parents of the graduating students, ladies and gentlemen. A warm welcome to all on this occasion of the Convocation 2012 at BITS Pilani, Dubai campus for the 9th graduating batch of students from this campus. I begin with a brief history of the campus.